It's Friday, March 20th, 2018, and it's time for a song dissection. What song are we going to talk about? It's Australian. No, it's not Australian. But it is Friday. It's time for another song dissection. And I've decided on the song Howard Jones's No One Is to Blame. What I found out about this song is that it was on two different albums. It was actually on an album called Dream Into Action and One to One. One to One is the one that we are most familiar with because it's his chart-topping single. Well, chart-topping went to number 4, but close enough. The original song, was on his first album. He had a little bit of success with it, or that album, and I guess Phil Collins and somebody else helped out Howard Jones redo that song so it was a little bit more radio friendly. And Phil Collins even added some background vocals and drum work to help out the song. Went to number 4. I love this song. Love it. It is one of those songs that it's depressing, but it's just got a great sound to it. But it was released in March of 1986. Like I said, it did make it to number 4 on the charts. It was written by Howard Jones, and then it was produced later. The version we know by Hugh Padgham. I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry, and Phil Collins. But it is a good song. So it's almost like Alanis Morissette's "Ironic," that when nothing's ironic. But he's not claiming that any of this stuff is really ironic. It's just bad luck, I guess. So we're going to get into it. Howard Jones back in the 80s also had great fluffy hair. Totally 80s hairdo. It's like I used to have it. I used to have big fluffy hair too. I know what you're saying. You're lying, you fat sack of crap. No, it's true. I did. I had big hair. Not anymore. So let's get into this awesome song. You can look at the menu, but you just can't eat. You can feel the cushion, but you can't have a seat. You can dip your foot in the pool, but you can't have a swim. I can't swim, so I'm good with that. You can feel the punishment, but you can't commit the sin. So sad. So sad. What's the point of feeling punishment if you can't commit the sin? You can look at the menu, but you just can't eat. As you can tell, I can look at the menu, and I can't eat. Sometimes maybe I eat the menu. I can't help myself. I'm hungry. Feel the cushion? I'm sitting down. I can feel it just fine. It's not that comfy anymore. And you want her, and she wants you. We want everyone. Not true. There's a lot of people I don't want. In fact, there are some people that I know that it's like I wish they would just go away. So I don't want everyone. And he says we want everyone. Howard Jones, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. And you want her, and she wants you. No one ever is to blame. You can build a mansion, but you just can't live in it. You're the fastest runner, but you're not allowed to win. Never a problem for me. I was never the fastest runner. All I remember is one thing. You don't, because like the only time I ever really need to run is if I'm going to be running from a wild animal. And then at that point, you don't have to be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest. And you don't want to get pushed to the edge of the herd, because that's the edge of the herd theory that's where the stupid slow people end up. Because the buffalo, when they're moving across the plains, they always push the slow and the old and the stupid out to the edges, so that way every time a predator came, it would get one of the terrible buffaloes that was slowing them all down. So as soon as the old, slow, stupid ones were killed off, they would move a little bit faster. So you just, that's what they mean by push them to the edge of the herd. Believe me, there's a lot of humans that we could just kind of push to the edge of the herd. Hopefully some predators will get them. Maybe not eat them. I mean, that cannibalism is kind of gross. Some break the rules, and let you cut the cost. The insecurity is the thing that won't get lost. Now, I'm sure that's got a meaning to it, and it sounds very poetic, but I don't get it. And you want her, and she wants you. We want everyone. Howard Jones wants everyone. I don't want in. I don't have a lot of people I want around. I'm really not that sociable of a person. But it's okay. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't want everyone. Howard, quit telling us what we want. And you want her, and she wants you. No one ever is to blame. Now that's wrong. I can blame a lot of people. In fact, I blame a lot of people for stuff that I screw up. You can see the summit, but you can't reach it. I know how you feel, brother. I can see the summit all the time. I live in Colorado. I see mountains. I see the summits. I know I'm not getting to the top of them unless somebody drops me on top with a helicopter. It's the last piece of the puzzle, but you just can't make it fit. Take some scissors out, cut it into the proper shape, put it in there. Doctors say you're cured, but you still feel the pain. I feel your pain, Howard. You feel it, brother. Aspirations in the clouds, but your hopes go down the drains. And you want her, and she wants you. Howard Jones wants everyone, and you want her, and she wants you. No one, and I mean no one, ever is to blame. No one ever is to blame. No one ever is to blame. Except for the people who did it. They're to blame. So I found kind of a hole in this song. No one ever is to blame. It's like, no one is to blame. You're wrong. Dead wrong. I'm sorry, Howard. There's so many people to blame that it's not even funny. But stop that. Everything's going completely wrong. I don't know why that happened. But this is a song from '86. I love this song. I think I have it on one of my 80s collections cassettes or something, but it's a great song. So if you stumble on it on iTunes, go ahead and download it for yourself. Download it on Google Play, whatever you're using is your song downloader of choice. It's a great song. This is a short video because I didn't realize how short of a song it was. I guess the no one ever is to blame stuff takes a little bit longer because he kind of draws it out. Because, I mean, no one ever is to blame except for all the people that did the crap that I blame them for. So, I think I've said everything I need to say, and I'm blaming somebody for whatever they screw up. I'm blaming them, and then if I screw up, I'm gonna blame somebody else. And if there's no camera footage around, I didn't do it. And with all that being said, to the troops, past, present, and future, thanks for the freedom.